When you wake up, does your back feel sore? Or when you squat down, your knees crack? Many of us in our 20s and 30s believe that these are the first signs of feeling old, and that's just not the case. We have built habits that keep our bodies from moving the way they're supposed to, and in return, we just get frustrated with the aches and pains. I'm here to tell you that that's not the case. I believe in the term move it or lose it, and that applies heavily on our bodies. In my 9 years of working in the fitness industry, I've worked alongside personal trainers, studied their books. I've developed and guided multiple group classes. I've also studied many techniques and tried them out on myself. My passion for fitness has brought me to the conclusion that with the proper rest, nutrition, and exercise, you can improve the longevity of your life. And how you move your body improves the quality of your life. In this video, I will go through some tips and techniques on how to rest well, eat good, and exercise the right way for your body. Before getting into your workout routine, you have to make sure your body and mind is prepared. And that is with getting adequate sleep. If you get about 7 to 9 hours of sleep, it is proven to improve your mood, focus, cognitive function, and you reduce stress. So, why not work on getting the best sleep you can? Some tips are making sure you go to bed and wake up at the same time consistently. Next, you have to make sure that you stay away from electronics at least 30 minutes before going to bed to calm down your mind. Oddly enough, regular exercise and proper diet has a direct effect on how you sleep. Now, many of us go straight from bed to class without much to eat but a cup of coffee and maybe a muffin. These are just empty carbs that go straight into our body stores, our fats, and it gets used up later. What we really need to get through a day is a high-protein breakfast with dense carbs, nutrient-dense carbs. This is essential to regulate your hormones and to reduce cravings later in the day. As you go through your day, just focus on having a high protein meal and making sure your carbs are nutrient dense and not just white Wonder Bread. Now that we've worked on our sleep and our nutrition, I think we're ready to go work out. Come join me. And here we are, my home away from home. Now at the gym is where we're gonna practice our exercises. Now you can also practice at home, outside, it doesn't matter. As long as you're able to get your exercises in. For a proper workout, I think there are 3 steps included, and that'll be the warm-up, the actual workout, and a cool down. For the warm-up, you wanna do active stretching. And this will include starting in one position, using your body weight to move into the end stretch position and moving back multiple times. That'll warm up your body for the right muscle group. 2 of my favorite stretches I like to mention for a good back day would be a toe touch, rolling down with intention, reaching all the way down, getting a full stretch for a couple of seconds at the bottom, and rolling yourself back up. The second exercise would be a thread. Well, you will be on all fours, you'll reach your hand under, hold for a couple of seconds, and pull right back out above your head, getting a full stretch on the back. Now comes the fun stuff, working out with weights. Now, there's a couple of tips when it comes to this. In general, you want to do about 4 to 8 exercises, depending on your intensity, how much weight you'll be doing, and how many reps. In general, you want to stick with an inverse relationship, where the heavier the weight, the less reps, or the lighter the weight, the more reps you get in. For a back day, you want to focus on pulling motions, which would include pull-ups or lat pull-downs. You can also do rows, and then assisted exercises, which would include biceps or any more particular muscles along the back. For this, I showed the example of a lat pull-down, where you want to make sure you brace yourself with your core, and then you use a leaning back motion, bring your elbows all the way back to your side. I've also included a barbell row exercise. It's a different plane of motion. Instead of being vertical, we are now bending over, horizontal, pulling down up. Now, I do want to say that proper technique and form is fundamental to make sure that you don't hurt yourself, that all your muscles are working together and properly, and that you can get a full range of motion within the weight that you're using. Alright, you guys, so we have been through our first two parts of an exercise, the warm-up and the actual workout. Now it's time to end with our cool down. Just like the warm-up, we're going to be focused on stretches, but these stretches are different. They're static. That means you will hold one position for a couple of seconds to extend and elongate the muscle and get them to recover more quickly and by releasing lactic acid. For this, one of my favorite exercises for back day would either be a scorpion, where you would reach your leg right behind your body over to the other side, holding for a couple of seconds, releasing, and then doing the other side as well. But there are many more ways to stretch your back. Cat-cows are another good example, where you would push your back outwards or inwards and getting a good stretch. Also, dead hangs, where it will actually elongate your spine and get your bones to decompress. Now, for a cool down, it is appropriate to take it slow, work through your breaths, and take nice long deep breaths as well. That way you can relax your entire body. And there you have it, a full workout. Now you can cycle back through, get you a good protein shake, make sure you get your protein in after a workout, and at the end of the night, go to bed on time. With these simple steps, focusing on your sleep, your eating habits, and a really good exercise, you'll be able to get your body to function the way it's supposed to, without the aches and pains. It is my belief that we don't grow old, but we age with elegance. You want to age with strength. And to stay strong as you age, as you get older in life, you want to stay physically fit, healthy, and well rested.